Hi, I'm Elizabeth Lawson, and I'm delighted to be telling you about studying A-level drama and theatre here at OLA. We follow AQA specification, and this is the same as our GCSE specification. We find that that works really well, that students are familiar with the style of the components and the language that AQA use. And students can choose to study a mix and match of different skills on this course. So they can be a performer, they can direct, they can be a lighting, sound, set, costume and puppet designer or technician. And the course is great because it has a really good blend of both written and practical work. To look at the course structure at a glance, it's divided into three components. So the first component is the written exam, and this is called Drama and Theatre. And it's a 3-hour written exam, which sounds a little bit scary, but in fact it's broken down into 3 sections, so it's quite manageable. The second unit is called Creating Original Drama, and this is a practical unit where students devise their own play. They also keep a written log of what they've done, and this forms some coursework. The third component is called Making Theatre, and this is also practical based with a performance for an examiner at the end of Upper 6. There is some written work that goes alongside this that forms the coursework, and together that forms the marks. And as I've said before, this course has a really good blend of both the theoretical and practical, which means that students are assessed on both parts of this course. So to talk about the written exam in a little bit more detail. So what are you being assessed on? Well, you'll be assessed on your knowledge and understanding of drama and theatre. And we do this and we assess it by studying 2 plays together. So 2 set plays. We look at Ibsen's Hedda Gabler and we look at Wertenbaker's Our Country's Good. And in the third section of the exam of this component 1, we also look at live theatre and we evaluate it. This component forms 40% of the A-level. It's a big chunk, but it happens at the end of Upper 6, at which point you're more than ready to take on the challenge. And these are 2 of the plays that we study: Hedda Gabler, which is an example of 19th century naturalism by Ibsen, and Our Country's Good, which is 20th century epic theatre by Timberlake Wertenbaker. And as you can see, they're both very, very different plays, and they provide a really nice contrast between each other for us to study different theatre styles, different theatre genre, different practitioners and their methods. So that's the written exam. In the third section of the written exam, we explore live theatre, and we do hope to attend some live theatre performances. But in addition to this, we're really lucky as a school that we have a subscription to Digital Theatre Plus, which is a great online source of performances, which we are allowed to watch and write about in the written exam. This website has a combination of Shakespeare, it has more modern practitioners such as Frantic Assembly, Complicité. So it really is a varied source of plays and a really good tool for the students. Component 2 is where we get to the practical, and it's called Creating Original Drama, but we really call it the Devise unit. And this forms 30% of the A-level, and this is where students are assessed on their ability to create their own play. They're also assessed on their ability to perform that play, and students can be a performer or they can design or be a director for this unit. And in the past, we've been inspired by different theatre companies for these performances. So these are just some of the ones we've looked at. Frantic Assembly and Complicité are physical theatre companies, and students have been inspired by their style and methods. Punch Drunk, or what we call an immersive theatre company, and we've had students look at their style before. And Theatre Alibi is a children's theatre company, again, very influential. So students will learn and use the methods of a theatre company to help them in their process of devising. And here are some of our examples of previous plays. Here on the top right, we've got Honor and Lexi doing their fantastic performance of Around the World in 80 Days. And we've also got, on the top left, we've got Alice in Wonderland in a very sort of total theatre production. And at the bottom, we've got The Little Mermaid. So these are just some of our previous performances. We've done well in our previous performances. We have 100% A-star A in all acting practical units for the last 8 years, something which we're very, very proud of. But students have the ability to do very many different things with this Devise unit. The third unit is called Component 3, Making Theatre. So instead of devising a play, students this time will take the words of another playwright and perform some of their words. They're being assessed on their ability to perform, but also their ability to write about the process and workshopping of other words. And this forms 30% of the A-level. students need to apply the methodology, and that's the sort of methods and style of a theatre practitioner. So as in component 2, where students had to use a theatre company, this unit is more about a theatre practitioner, and they need to apply that practitioner's methods to their performance. They create a reflective report, which forms the coursework part. And here are some of the practitioners we've looked at in the past. So we've got Katie Mitchell on the top right. With the top left, we've got Brecht, and in the middle, we've got Stephen Berkoff and Stanislavski. So these are different theatre practitioners, which are effectively theatre doctors who have methods and sort of principles about how theatre should be performed and the best way to do it. And we explore some of these different methods in rehearsal. And we research their different ideals and dramatic aims, and we try to apply their theories to a performance. And on the bottom right, you'll see Lexi and Honor performing an extract from East End Tales by Finn Kennedy, which was inspired by the theatre practitioner Stephen Berkoff and his physical, total theatre style. So why study drama at A-level? Why is it a really good thing to do? It's not just for those that want to become actors or work in the performing arts. It's a fantastic A-level that can go up, that can help you go on to do lots of things. So students who study this course will enhance their skills in creative thinking, in teamwork, in analysis, particularly in that written exam where you're analysing the literature of 2 renowned playwrights, your presentation skills, your ability to plan, and your ability to learn from feedback, which is something that comes about through the practical assignments, particularly through the process of refining work as a response to feedback. So the skills that you'll gain while studying a performing arts degree are valued by all types of employers. For example, confidence, self-presentation, teamwork and collaboration. So if you do go on to do a performing arts degree, they can be very good things. This year, we're delighted to have a student who studied A-level drama be accepted for Oxford University to study English. So it can't hold you back. It's a fantastic A-level to do. If you'd like to know any more about the A-level, you can write to me at elawson@olab.org.uk, or you can talk to me in school if you're a current OLA student. Thank you.